it is me, Bishop Jeff from Camp Gilgal TV. Wonderful moment to be with you. Community of Camp Gilgal TV, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord cover you with all protection that you need. He is a great God, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If it is your first time, you come across this channel, the Camp Gilgal TV with Bishop Jeff, I kindly request you to subscribe and to like the video and to share it in all your social media platform. God bless you. God bless you. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. It is the day of Bible study. Bible study. Today, I'm not going to go in depth of trying to resolve all the issue on this parable. As I say, we are covering the parables until the end of the year. Then we will change in our Bible study. I want you to arrive to be in a contest and to understand the parable, what the Bible says, and what the message that is beyond the parable, and why Jesus used the parable to captivate his audience and to teach them one of the greater teaching, and the teacher as he was, to make them understand the message that he was conveying to them. The great parable, the parable of the laborer. Today we are going to share the parable of the laborer. Let me say this. In our today world, there is contract that you need to sign. You sign a contract when you go to your workplace or when you pass the interview and they hire you. You need to sign the contract, and you need to sign the contract. On the day of the interview and where you are being interviewed, and then you need to state what the wage that you want to have. And you need to put it forward and you tell them, this is my wage, or you need to bring your pay slip of your previous work to show them that this is the salary they were paying, the wage they were paying me. Now I want more than this. You can't go below that. You understand? And the contract must state that, and you are there with your contract and you negotiate it very well. Now, in the parable of the laborers, which is in the book of Matthew, chapter 20, from verse 1 to verse 12, 10 or 15, somewhere there, 1 to 15, you read chapter 20 of book of Matthew, you'll arrive to understand how things is. But sometimes when people read it so fast, they have even sometimes they want to blame the guy who was hiring the workers. They say, no, he was a cruel master. But you need to understand this. You need to understand something in the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 24, verse 14 says this. That means God is marvelous, is God of order, and he make order for everything. And that Jesus, who was God, Jesus, who was the Word, I love that. Jesus, who was the Word, Jesus, who was teaching the Word, as the Word himself, and he teach the Word, he can make mistake. Understand that. Jesus was the Word. The Bible says to us in the book of John chapter 1, and the Word became flesh. Jesus, who was the Word that make everything, and the Word was teaching the Word. The Word was teaching the Word to the people. And how can the Word that's speaking about itself must make mistake? Never. And Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 14 and 15 say this. You shall not oppress an hire servant who is poor and needy, whether one of your brethren or one of the strangers who is in your land within your gate. Each day you shall give him his wages, and not let the sun go down on it, for he is poor, and he has set his heart on it, lest he cry out against you to the Lord, and it will be seen to you. It will be seen to you. You understand? God already made provisions of all of these things. That's why I say, once you are negotiating your contract, be careful. Do not come to when after you negotiate your contract, then you go to workplace, then you see left and right, people even that below you who are working lesser than you, have more wages than you. Don't cry, because your contract stipulate that that was your wage. You need to understand that. Deuteronomy, oh God, I love God. God did not love to have the unions. God was the union of the poor and the needy. He did not want to have unions. Like here in Muzanzi, we have Kosatu. And God did not want you to have unions that will fight and make you to go, as we say, toying in the street, 2% to age. No, God did not want. God was already protecting the needy and the poor himself. That's why he made provisions. When you hire a servant or even a stranger that are within your gate, do not oppress them. Give them their wages daily, and the sun must not go down without you paying them. Yeah. And the wage of the day was 1 denarius. 1 denarius was the wage of the day. No matter what your job was, 1 denarius was the wage of the day. Now, things are getting well here. That will be technical. I love hermeneutics. I love hermeneutics, and people need to understand and to remain in a contest. Because when you are out of the contest, it will become a pretest. Now, when you read the book of Matthew chapter 20 from verse 1, the master starts hiring people because he has his farm and he has his vineyard. He wants people to go to work there. You know, when you go around in your towns, in the towns here, you find people in a corner or in all the robots with the signs, they are looking people to pick them up. Even when you go to where there are construction housing, where people bought the things of construction, you'll find people out there looking to be a laborer. You understand? And you pick them up, in the work. And the guy came, he found a first group of people, he picked them up. He go again, he finds a second group of people, he picked them up. Third, he picked them up. Fourth, he picked them up. Now, let us go to understand that. You know, sometimes even the biblical hours, people don't even understand what it means. Okay. Now, the first group were picked up in the early morning. Early morning, when you go read that, you will understand. The first group was picked in early morning. And the wage of the day, as I say, keep that in mind, is 1 denarius. 1 denarius is the wage of the day. Now, early morning is about 6 a.m. The first people who have a contract with him, they will pick up in 6 a.m. in the morning, in our time. The second group will pick up on 3rd hours, which it means in 9 a.m. 9 a.m. The third group will pick up on 6th hour, which it means about noon time, midday. At the midday, they will pick it up. Now, the other group will pick up at 9 hours, which it means at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. You see now, the day is going to close soon. At 3 p.m., those were picked up and went to work in the same field. They found that people will pick up in 6 a.m., the people will pick up at 9 a.m., people will pick up at midday, and then they will pick up at 3 p.m. They went to work together there. And the last group will pick up at 5 p.m. and the work must finish at 6 a.m. That means the last group will work only for 1 hour. Now, we went to the promise that the guy has given them. And the guy was fair. He did not go above the boat. The one who will pick up at the 6 a.m., he said, okay, as it is in our paper, I'll pay you 1 denarian. So, okay, boss, we accept the proposition. They went to work. 1 denarian, what was a normal day's wage. A normal day wage was 1 denarian. They got it. They say, you will have that at the end of your service you given to me. They accepted, they went to work. The second group, when they will pick it up, what they say to him, whatever is right. Be careful. Be careful of saying to bosses, give me whatever you can, whatever you deem right. What I deem right is not what you deem right. You need to be careful of saying that. And they say, whatever is right, okay, go to work. The number 3 group, there were no promise. No mention of wages was mentioned to them. Those people were just happy to go and work. They were just happy to go and work. If whatever they give them, for example, maybe they say, we are already in the midday here. Maybe we'll get half of the denarians. We must not even bother asking the price. Let me say to you this. I went to a friend of mine to somewhere where we went to do something that I went to do. Where after doing everything, I was expecting that people would ask me the money, and they did not ask, and I did not want to ask. And I came out and I go. When my friend said, what they paid, what they ask you, I said, I will not want to ask because they did not tell me, and I let it go like that. And in the end of the day, the service was done without me paying. It means I was in my guarantee. Thank Lord. Now, these people did not bother even to ask wages. And they went. The other next 2 group is the same. They did not ask, they did not want to know what they're gonna pay them because for them they say the day is already closing down. That means the sun is setting. I don't know. We work only some hours. What we can get from that. Now, here we found ourselves with workers. Those who pick up early in the morning in 6 a.m. and those who pick up late in the day at 5 p.m. They are working in the same field. Now, they are working in the same field. And that, we don't know how it's going to be. When the day-long workers see the men who have worked only an hour or 2 receive a full day's wage, they were not happy about it. So, because these people work only 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, half hours. We work from 6 a.m. until now. Why can we get the same salary with them? That make those who were hired first not to be happy at all. It reminds me this verse. The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Even in the kingdom of heaven, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. I'm telling you, those Israelites claim to be closer to God, they will be the last. The Gentile that the Israelites were laughing to, they will be the first. I'm telling you. That they were not happy, and they went to protest to the owner of the farm. And the owner of the farm, I'm closing now, the owner of the farm, go read Matthew chapter 20, verse 1 to verse 15. And then you'll understand. The owner of the farm gave them the answer that they did not expect. The owner of the farm diagnoses their anger with precision. His response is variously translated. When you read in NIV, it says, are you envious because I am generous? After all, is the money belong to the owner of the farm. It is not your money. You are a worker. Because he said to them, Me and you, we agree in 1 denarius. False or not? This is true. Okay. It's true that we agree 1 denarius. Okay, my friends. Did I pay you 1 denarius? Yes. Where is my wrongdoing there? I pay you what we agree. Now, you became jealous. You became angry. You became not happy because I have paid this fellow 1 denarius also. No, it is my generous. It's not you. Are you envious? Because I am generous. That is NIV translation. In ESV translation say, do you begrudge my generosity? King James Version say, is thy eyes evil because I am good? Is thy eyes evil because I am good? That is King James Version. You see, that's why I say, be careful when you sign your contract. Read every letters and the T's. Read them careful and understand them very well, because tomorrow do not cry and you say, no, this guy, I am even superior to him. Why is getting more wages than me? And do not even blame races. That is the other way we go. Because I'm black. Because I'm white. Because I'm this. Because I'm that. They hate me this and that. No, do not do that. Be careful with your contract that you sign. The one who pick up at 6 a.m. sign a contract of 1 denarius. Then the one who came late, their contract also must be of 1 denarius. No matter how many times, how many hours they work for. And the guy was generous. God bless you. Do not forget to subscribe. Be careful with contract.